yeah. Yeah. Like, swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Hey, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice. Dani in the house, Avengers in the house, Swords up, turn up. Let's get messy, let's get nosy, let's go. Give him the tea, give him the news, give him the biz, give him the mess, the mess. Swords up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up. Where you at? Throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Throw them up. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice. Who gon' check me? I'm playing chess. You playing checkers. Checkmate. Next caller. Swords up. Up. I don't like you. Can't stand you. If it's stuck, then it's stuck. Get stuck. Swords up. Up. You're mad. You're pressed. Got your bother. Got your trigger. Swords up. Throw it up. Swords up. Throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up. Where you at? Throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Throw them up. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice. Let's go. Start the show. Symbol, we in chill. Let's go. Avengers, assemble. Lights, camera, action. We ready. Stay ready. Swords up. Throw it up. Swords up. Throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up. Where you at? Throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Throw them up. Then slice.
Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on 'em. Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on 'em. Watch me twerk, I'm bad. Twerk it, bend it. Watch me dance, I'm bad. Dance on 'em. I'm a bad girl and I don't give a fuck. Don't care, I don't give a fuck. A bad girl and I don't give a fuck. Never did. Body bad, face bad lip. Watch me twerk, I'm bad. Shake it, throw it back, I'm bad. Watch me dance, I'm bad. Dance on 'em, dance on 'em. Don't stop. I'm a bad girl, a real bad girl. He want me cause I'm bad. He looking cause I'm bad. Yeah, you looking. Glossy lips, curvy hips, I'm bad. I'm popping, you hating, I'm bad. You want me to care so bad. You want me to like you so bad. Keep wishing, but I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Watch me twerk, I'm bad. Twerk it, bend it. Watch me dance, I'm bad. Dance on 'em, ayy, dance on 'em, ayy, dance on 'em, ayy, dance on 'em. Don't stop. Yo, ask me if I give a fuck. The answer is no, I don't give a fuck at all. I'm too bad to give a fuck. Too bad. I'm too hard to give a fuck. Stay mad and stay pressed. I'm happy and blessed up. Stress free, living lovely. Fuck my enemies, ain't a friend of me. Never heard of me. Always watching me. Stay talking about me. Keep talking. I hope you like the view. Look at it. I know your man do. Yup. That's why you mad, but I don't give a fuck. Not one. Hands up if you don't give a fuck. Hands up. Lighters up if you don't give a fuck. Light it up. Twerk if you don't give a fuck. Twerk it. Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on 'em. Watch me twerk. I'm bad. Twerk it. Bend it. Watch me dance. I'm bad. Dance on 'em. I'm a bad girl and I don't give a fuck. Don't care. I don't give a fuck at all. Bad girl and I don't give a fuck. Never did. Body bad, face be hair knee. Watch me twerk. I'm bad. Shake it. Throw it back. I'm bad. Watch me dance. I'm bad. Run it. Dance on 'em. Dance on 'em. Dance on 'em. Don't stop. Dance Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on them, dance on them, dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance.
Why you acting like I'm free? Look at me, do I look free?
Walk in the room, twisting my hips, eyes on me. They can't resist, it costs money. Yeah, you see me, it costs money. Can't get a freebie, too classy, too bad, too real to play. I don't step out cheap, I slay all day. You see the fit, you see the drip. Every little thing costs time and tips. So my message is simple, pay me bitch. Don't ask me for shit, that's disrespect. Shake, drop, bounce then freeze. Look at me, do I look free? Do I look free? Nah, do I look free? No, time is money, pay that fee. Look at me, yeah, me. Do I look free? Hell no. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. You better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee, my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at it, look at. Do I look free? Do I look free? Free. From my head to my toe, bitch, it ain't free. Natural hair costs money, my hairdo costs money, my nails cost money. Everything I do costs money, from the hair to the nails to the lace. Give me my money or get out my face, bitch, yeah. Do I look free? Bitches better pay me. Time is money, so here's the question. Do I look free? Bitches better pay me. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. Better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Do I look free? Free. When I twerk my ass and shake my ass like this and grind my body like this, twerk my body like this. Do I look free? Ride the beat like this, thrust my hips like this. Do I look free when I drop it low? No. Do I look free when I hit that pose? No. Do I look free when I make that clap, turn around, throw it back, make it stack like that? Pop my coochie like this, throw it back like that. Bitch, pay me, this body ain't cheap. You see the drip that cost me sleep. You see this ass, it move on beat. I'm fine, I'm paid, I'm not for free. Do I look free? Do I look free? Nah. This shit costs money, time and peace. So bitch, pay me my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. Better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee, Look at me, look at me. Hey, look at it, 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 look at it. Do I look free? Do I look free? Free.
Why you acting like I'm free? Look at me, do I look free?
Walk in the room, twisting my hips, eyes on me. They can't resist, it costs money. Yeah, you see me, it costs money. Can't get a freebie, too classy, too bad, too real to play. I don't step out cheap, I slay all day. You see the fit, you see the drip. Every little thing costs time and tips. So my message is simple, pay me bitch. Don't ask me for shit, that's disrespect. Shake, drop, bounce then freeze. Look at me, do I look
You know what time it is.
Take me through that, take me through that. 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 Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going, then?
Take me through that, take me through that.
We gone.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Out of that, ooh, she gone. Out of that, overly, yeah, she gone. I'm taking her up through there. Two on my go-to pair. Hide your whole two player. Got body like she went on a drill. Look at your shit, go trim. Content, get it on film.
everybody. Happy New Year. I hope everyone have fun today. And for those of y'all still out and about, please drive home safe and get home. I don't need no New Year regret. Okay? Yes, we made it through another year. And guess what? It is not time for Messy Anonymous, child. It is not time for Messy Anonymous. Who said that? Okay, who said that? So, anyways, let's go ahead and get into some top moments and highlights of 2025 based on what I think. Okay. Hold on one second. Yes. What are y'all doing on tonight? No, we will not be going to mess now. But if we still got more mess in the tonight. Don't mess with that, okay? God. Anyways, hey everybody. So let's talk about a few things. Of course, the mess. And maybe y'all know I bring the mess and bitches will always stay pressed. And so I will say this. My upcoming semester for the spring is going to be busy, so y'all going to be busier than usual. But don't get it twisted. I'll still be on. It's not available for as much as I use because it's a very important semester. And please, do not be out here making New Year's resolutions you already know you're not gonna keep. Yeah, y'all, shout out to y'all new people out there. Thank y'all for subscribing as well. And for everyone else, remember, do not be making no New Year's resolutions for the 5th time. If you had the same New Year's resolutions for the last 5 years, you know what? Go ahead and make the same one this year. Make the same one this year, but this time make sure you follow through. Follow through with it. But first, as soon as I said that, I was like, no, Dani, you know better. You know better because listen, don't you always say you're going to be on time? And look, it's already the start of the new year and you were not on time. Dang, see, I had to call myself out. Damn. See, that's why I be saying that. By the time you already have it for 5 years in a row, just hang it up. Hang it up. You ain't going to be able to do it. Or child, you got a lot of work to do. Because I say, I'm like, let me hurry up. I'm trying to get to my desk. I'm trying to get me some coffee. I'm trying to just get to my desk. And then look, I'm still late, but I wasn't as late as I usually be. So, that's a little improvement. Can I have a little improvement? Dang. But we got to make sure that, it got to be the next day everywhere. Everywhere around the United States, it got to be the next day. Okay, so until it's the next day everywhere around the world, then, technically I can still start over. And who gonna say something about it? Okay. But yeah, on a serious note, we got to start doing better with some of these New Year's resolutions. Now, some of them we can take as a joke, but some of them, if you're really serious about that New Year's resolution because it's something that will improve your life or make you happier or make things better, then you actually need to take it seriously on the real. Okay. But yeah, some of y'all had the same New Year's resolution for 10 years. Wait, have I had something for 10 years? Child, the late thing, child, is there something like CPT, BPT? We need to go, maybe instead of Messy Anonymous, we need to go to CPT, BPT intervention. I need an intervention. Okay, at this point, it's starting to be a tradition around here. Child, what is that hereditary? Is it passed down from my ancestors? Let me call one of my ancestors. Hello, ancestors. Well, y'all always late to things, or did y'all show up on time? Lord have mercy. Anyways, child, they just looking at me. So, anyways, I just gotta do better. So, anyways, let's talk about some of the crazy things that happened on this channel this year. And when I say crazy, this is the crazy sector. So, what do we expect is going to happen in the crazy sector? Like, for real, for real. So, what I will say is this. This sector has to be honest, it was like really games, and now I think it came to the point of the Diddy trial when Jaggy, diaper girl, she went in hiding because she didn't really have any Diddy tea, and she really was a fake Diddy whistleblower. So since she was a fake Diddy whistleblower, she had to fucking disappear, her and that bald head in them diapers. And then once the Diddy trial was over, then boom, shakalaka, boom, the bitch is back on the blue couch and running her mouth like she never left, okay? And making videos about us in this sector. But yeah, so once Jack left out of this sector, people started needing content. And there's always going to be a replacement content person. And I feel that for a greater part of this year, everyone has had a turn being content, not just me, but different people have been beefing. But ultimately, I feel like when there's a break in content and no one has anything to talk about, then I become the talking point, or in some capacity, whether it's negative or positive. So it is what it is. There is content dependency on me, where people are dependent on me for their content. And without me, child, I think some people gonna starve to death. I'm gonna have to starve some motherfuckers this year. 2026, I'm starving hoes of content, okay? Because without me, they have no content. So with that being said, I want to start this year by saying shout out to all my Avengers supporters. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. At the end of the day, that's who are, my ride or die, my supporters. They're always supporting me, and in all types of content I've done this year, from politics to true crime to craziness, mess, even like serious topics. Like, I love how versatile this channel can be, where people know there's a time and a place for everything. And sometimes it's a time to be serious, sometimes it's a time to be messy, sometimes it's a time to have fun, and sometimes it's a time to do some activism. We know how to really switch it up, okay? So that's why I like about my supporters and subscribers of this channel, is that we are not one-trick ponies and things like that. And I know at this time of the year, everyone wants to talk about the world and what has happened in 2025 in the world, which I'm going to do a combination of that. But most of us going to talk about what happened right here on this here channel, y'all. Let's talk about the crazy shit that happened right here. Also, if you want to call in and say anything about Happy New Year's or crazy moments that you remember this year, like what are some of your craziest moments that you remember on this channel or just in this sector, in this space? Funny moments that you remember in this sector or this space, things you wish would come back, things you wish would go away. What are some things you think we should leave in 2025 that we should not take to 2026? In my opinion, I will say one thing. I will be honest. I will be starving from some people of content because of content dependency. So if you're dependent on me for content, you're going to get less of me for content. Okay, so I will be paying a lot of you people dust, where I should have left you all back in 2021, 2020, 22, 23. Some of y'all will be paid dust. Like, you don't exist. Okay, so that's another goal. Another goal I have is I definitely am interested in true crime. And since I'm interested in true crime, I definitely want to pivot back to that. And in fact, when I started growing this year on subscribers, it was when I was talking about Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, and Candace Owens, and those topics. When I talked about true crime and politics topics, that's when I grew subscribers. A lot of times when I talk about the mess and the drama, that entertains people, but it doesn't really grow my channel to new subscribers. So that showed me, once I talked about politics and true crime and Tyler Robertson, I actually enjoy going over the Charlie Kirk videos and critiquing it. And by critiquing it, going over like the evidence that it is Tyler Robertson, talking about, Emmanuel Macron and Bridget Macron. I actually enjoyed that. And I actually had people subscribing because they liked my commentary on it. So that's something I definitely want to do more of. And y'all all know that when I do my Truth Teller Dani channel, I love to investigate and I like to do true crime. And y'all know I like to get the receipts and get to the bottom of things and start from scratch with my own evidence receipts. On Truth Teller Dani, where I actually am active and hands-on when it comes to those topics, where I actually try to get in contact with the actual people involved and things like that. So that's something else I'm interested in. So a lot of times the same stuff you can use for beef and drama, like the skill set, you use that for actual positivity or other topics if you're good at receipts and evidence, you can use that in any sector you go into. So anyways, yeah, and I got a lot of dependents, so I should start charging child support. So people that are dependent on me for content, they cannot have any channel or content without me. You're gonna be drying up more than you already are. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what I want to talk about first. I just wanted to hang out with you guys. I know some people don't have nowhere to go tonight and didn't do anything, so I wanted to hang out with some people tonight, to give y'all a place to hang out and chit chat and things like that. So that's why I'm on here late. So let's talk about a few things. Where should I start for top moments of 2025 on this here channel? Like I said, I did gain subscribers across multiple lanes. So shout out to y'all that people have subscribers on different topics. Not just one topic, not just one person, not just one storyline. I did commentary, politics, true crime. I did the Diddy. Oh my gosh. Remember those Diddy trial court documents and transcripts? I did that. The lives, the reactions, and on my backup channel. Oh, I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. On my backup channel, I started Author Show Cafe, and people have been enjoying Author Show Cafe. To be honest, I think people enjoy or like my Author Show Cafe more than they like my main channel. Now, I wouldn't say all that, but it's a close contender that people like that Author Show Cafe. Another thing that people seem to love is my night guide, which I have seen some people try to copy me now because I'm a trendsetter with the night guide. So I have my full course menu, 24/7 menu with night guide in the chat, and people are loving that feature. And I plan to add more stuff. Now, to be honest, that took a lot of work to do, but a lot of times something can take a lot of time and a lot of effort, a lot of work, but once it's done, it's implemented, it's actually effective and people actually enjoy it. So yeah, happy new year tonight, bot. So one thing that people like about the Author Show Cafe is that it's very interactive, and the subscribers can actually call in and participate in games. Like sometimes I do impersonations of different people in the sector, or celebrities, or like talk shows, and the audience are just listening. Sometimes the audience doesn't want to just chat. Maybe they want to say, hey, you do impersonations, like the creators in the sector do impersonations, so why don't I would love to show you my skills. I can do impersonations, I can sing, I can do poetry, I can rap. I have talents too. I'm not a creator, but I want to actually showcase or just participate or just be interactive. But that channel is definitely going to be interactive. I'm going to try at least once a month to do some sort of contest. Now lately I have been doing way more contests than I normally will, but I'm going to start making it a schedule where it's only once a month for some sort of contest on Author Show Cafe. So tomorrow, check out the one for January, which I'm going to try to do at the beginning of every month. The one for January, well, it's not tomorrow, it's actually today. So later today, there will be an Author Show Cafe and contest where it's going to be impersonation of movies. Oh my life, I had to fight. Now I'm not doing it yet, but tomorrow it's gonna be like The Color Purple. All my life I had to fight. It's gonna be Friday, the toilet seat. How you gonna get fired on your day off? That one is gonna be a line from Set It Off, Waiting to Excel. There's gonna be different movie scenes. There's gonna be the intervention cry. It's gonna be 10 rounds totaling $100 prize. You told Harpo to beat me. Anyways, if you feel like you are good at impersonating movie scenes, you have until tomorrow to practice. And you don't have to do every round. If you're only good at one, or you think you'll be good at one, then you just have to participate in that one round. Okay, but the more rounds you participate in, the more chances you have to win. And we're gonna do it tomorrow, and you'll be able to call this number right here, 302-585-1275. You can call in, or you can hit the link to just participate from the audience, so you don't have to actually hit the panel or go on there. Okay, so that's gonna be tomorrow. And check out my show channel. It's at the Author Show Cafe. And then you'll be able to participate tomorrow for that contest. And then after that, we're going to skip all through January. And the next contest won't be until like maybe Valentine's Day. Not Valentine's Day, but around Valentine's Day for February. It's going to be some sort of contest around that time period. Okay, so that was great because the channel was growing. It was growing. I gained subscribers on that backup channel. People gave me a lot of watch hours, and in like 2 weeks it was monetized, and now it's up and running. And to be honest, it has like 30 episodes. So I definitely was busy on that backup channel. So if you missed me, like where Dani been at, I guess I was on that backup channel because how in the world I get to 30 episodes in a short amount of time? So I was yapping away and talking too much to have 30 episodes already. But yeah, so check out that one. But honestly, I will say this. Listen, for all my haters in the back, because I know you're in the back. I actually gained more subscribers from politics and true crime than I expected. And, you know, that tells me something. People are just not here for entertainment. They are here for context. They are here for receipts. And they are here because I actually, you know, am versatile and can actually do different types of content. I have different perspectives or insight. So obviously, you know, for people out there like, oh, you know, is it just a mess? No, it's also, I can do serious topics, which I think some people already know. Even when it comes to like advocacy, activism, and serious topics that can be triggering, people, you know I know how to handle different topics depending on what it is. Okay. So, one thing you don't want to do on YouTube is get boxed in. And I'll be honest, one thing I need to work on more is not boxing myself in. The mess be messy, but if you do that all the time, you're not going to gain as many subscribers as you can. Okay, you have to be able to switch around way more often. So this year, I should have pivoted more away from into the politics and other true crime to make my platform more than just the drama. Okay, so I will say I did grow this year, but I could have grew more, and that's just self-reflection. If I had spent less time on insignificant, irrelevant people. And that's why I said moving forward, I'm going to make sure I spend less time on those, because people like that will hold you back. And once you recognize you're being held back for irrelevant people and insignificant non-motherfucking factors, you have to spend less time on those people and more time on yourself and growth. Okay. And I actually, in 2024, I recognized that. And when I recognized it, press one if you remember. When I recognized it, I said, oh, let me stop. And I spent like the rest of that year, I gained like 2,000 something subscribers. Just focus on something completely different and just zoning in. And at the end of that year, I actually had reached my goal. So I was gonna do the same thing this year, but I stayed in the mess. the mess. Now I think some people are entertained. But I will say this. People, I love y'all. Y'all show a lot of support, and it's quite telling because when people start messaging me or emailing me on IG or email, they started sending me their 2025 recap. And guess what? When they sent me their 2025 recap, I was in a lot of people's top recap. I think I was like top 5 or top 3. I was in people's top 5 recap. So that means a lot of people come to my channel for some sort of entertainment, to watch me for, I guess, if I'm replacing your Hulu, if I'm replacing your Netflix, if I'm replacing your Tubi and your outside show, and I'm one of your top people for entertainment, then you know what I'm saying? That means I'm doing something. Whether you hate me or love me, I'll probably be in your, if you've been over here in this sector, I'll probably be your top recap. So, I'm your entertainment. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? So, and also I love y'all. That's why, I try to tune in or come on here as much as I can to entertain people, okay? Even on this New Year's. So, Another thing I want to say what happened this year is um some sad things happen. I'm not going to get into all the sad topics because we're not trying to be sad. But there were some sad moments of 2025 as well within this sector. So I'm not gonna. Let me pivot out of that because that can take some people to a different place. Okay. But let me go back to another thing. So another thing I want to talk about is my music. Now I know some of y'all can't stand my music. Like, girl, turn that junk off. That shitty music. It comes with the territory. Not everyone is gonna like everything that you do. Okay, so you might like my certain type of topics, and this topic you hate, this another topic you love, and the music you think sucks. And some people like the music, and some people like some music, but not all music. They only like one song. And hey, if you only like one song of mine, then that's still I'm doing something right. Because sometimes if you get an album or music and you might not like all the songs on that album, but you might like one. So there are some haters and there are even some people that are just being truthful. They don't like it. But guess what? Even some of my ops have admitted to liking at least one song. So if I got even some of my ops actually admitted to liking at least one song, that means I'm doing something right because they can't even help it but say, okay, well, I like that one. I like that one. I don't like Dani. I will say I like that one. Some of them have dance to it. So even some of y'all ops, y'all have vibe to my music. Yeah. And dance to it. And then later on, try to change it up or switch it up. But anyway, shout out to everyone that actually listens because shout out to your girl. Check out my community tab. I have 62,000 streams. That means my music was streamed 62,000 times in 2025, baby. So shout out to the 62,000 times of the stream chat on different platforms. People are listening to my music. So shout out to y'all. Yes. And the top song for this week is I'm Bad and I Don't Give a Fuck. Okay, I guess some people are feeling the same way I am. I'm bad and I don't give a fuck. Okay. So that's the top one. And then surprisingly, the second top one for this week is Do I Look Free? Now, I was not surprised that was second because Do I Look Free? Child, people don't know that everything you do in world in life costs money. And to be honest, it can be taken different ways, but honestly, time is money. And a lot of times you don't have time to be wasting your time on things that are not productive, beneficial, or anything, or just complete waste of time. And some people actually take advantage of your time. So that song is kind of like that, where people feel entitled to you. So it's different meanings. Okay. Now some people can take it to a whole nother left field from what I intended. But yeah. Time is money is pretty much, okay? So yeah, dance if you don't give a fuck. That's the one that's the top song for this week. Okay, so yeah, so people obviously like that one. But anyway, shout out to y'all that actually stream my music. Now some people only like the gospel songs, and that's fine because I love gospel music. I only like the gospel music. Some people only like the R&B, and some people like the church songs. And again, I'm trying to cater to everyone, so it's something for everybody, whatever comes to my mind. But anyways, yeah, shout out to y'all for those 62,000 streams of music for 2025. Okay. So as you can see, I'm trying to, just try new things or different things, and have some range and be versatile. Okay. And again, I didn't listen to my music 62,000 times. That means that other people are out there listening. And by the way, I see people from Australia, the United Kingdom, on the map. When I look at my analytics, my music is being listened to all over the world. So they over there twerking their booty in Australia, y'all. Shake it. They twerking over there in Australia and the UK. And that one song of mine, I didn't even know that it was even being, because I don't promote it. I don't do nothing with the song. and it's called Ready, Set, Go. And overseas, for a little while, people were playing the fuck out of that song, Ready, Set, Go. I'm like, I don't even like that song. And I don't even promote it because I really don't like it. But apparently they were liking it overseas, child. So I'm like, hey, okay, shout out to y'all. I don't know what y'all doing with that song, but I guess y'all ready, set, go. So anyways, so that's the music part. And I want some people to actually call in. Is my these fireworks too loud for y'all? Let me know. So y'all can call in if you have anything you want to say to me or to the Avengers, your fellow Avengers out here. Shout out to Live More. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Again, shout out to Live More. I appreciate the Cash App. Yes, I appreciate the support. And she says, Happy New Year and prep for your dissertation defense. Yeah, girl, I got a lot of work to do. But yeah, shout out to you. I appreciate it for the Cash App. And also shout out to Judy calls as well for the Cash App. I appreciate the support. And everybody else, remember, support my channel for free just by what? Hitting that like button. So, hold on one second. But yeah, you can call. Shout out to Duty Bird. Thank you so much for renewing your membership. Again, shout out to you for renewing your membership. And yes, Auntie, yes. So yeah, now to be honest, the top one of the top songs in the top 5 is Megan Nee's. I barely play that song, but it's always floating up there. People like that song for some reason. I say for some reason, but it's probably one of my first songs. But people like that song. I was thinking of that song when I was driving down the road, you know, and I was thinking of a song like I can just like make for girls' night. So let's go ahead and get into so let me actually pull up my studio real quick so I can actually go over my top moments in 2025. Now, some of these topics y'all will remember, and some of these topics you won't remember. Just a second. So, one topic that we talked about this year, of course, was Ada Santiago and the whole where is Chillax and Chica? She's probably out, but yeah, Chillax and Chica was pretending to be Ada Santiago on like by that I mean impersonating Ada Santiago. That was hilarious. So that was crazy how we were going back and forth with Ada Santiago, and who would have thought that you know, that people were gonna pretend to be in a coma, and then, you know, next thing you know, Feliz Navidad, Vacaciones. The person was like posting up pictures, pretending like they were in a coma. It was old pictures, and it was Google pictures. Then the next thing you know, they're supposed to be healing and recovery, and they're like, we see a video of them on Facebook in a freaking like hot tub, smiling from ear to ear. And it's like they're on Vacaciones, Feliz Navidad. I'm like, scammer. And then she was popped by all of us because we looked over documentation that she showed and submitted to me, and it was obviously fake documents. It was like crazy with the whole Ada scandal. And then she ended up, you know, getting arrested for something completely different, still on the cell phone. And then now she pleaded like pretty much guilty, like she took a plea deal for hers. People were defending that child abuser. And then we were right about the whole situation. We said it was a fake and a fraud and all that. And then ultimately at the end of it, I'm gonna actually and then she now has pled guilty to something people were saying that she didn't do. You see what I'm saying? And then hold on. So, and then now I'm gonna actually check on the boyfriend, because the last time I checked, I didn't see the boyfriend had any updates. Okay, but I will be checking periodically for the boyfriend to see if he has what he has played or what happened with his case. After Ada Santiago, there was, of course, Jaguar Wright. And you know how Jag is with the shifting accusations. Tammy Wallace is kidnapped, and Ronnie Bowe is missing. Just a bunch of scandalous lies. Now with the Jag saga and all her lies surrounding her, of course we had the fake pregnancies, and that led into the bee sandwich. I was eating a sandwich and then a bee was in my mouth, came into my mouth, bit inside my mouth, and bit my throat. We got the bee sandwich. Jag is out here dropping industry names and dropping people's names. I'm always name dropping. And then she has her minions and her mods, and the fallout. She's always having new mods or new minions, and they fall out, and then they start making Jag into negative content, trying to flip flop to the other side, try to be my friend and everyone else's friend. They get rejected, and the cycle repeats and repeats and repeats. Of course, Jag is still on the run. Attention, bald-headed fugitive on the loose. Jag is still on the run from Texas. I checked the other day. She still has warrants for her arrest. She has no intention of turning herself in. She's out in California living her best life, and she doesn't give a fuck. She bad and she don't give a fuck. Well, not bad in a literal way of the song. Literally bad. So there goes that. And then, of course, all her contradictions on live, where I popped her and other people have popped her in the sector as well. The whole Jaguar Wright sector, a lot of times, was popping and exposing Jag as a liar. That was the thing. We all know she's a liar within this sector. So a lot of course, now, for a lot of part of the year, I was talking about Jag, of course. There was a beef between us at one point where it was a lot of back and forth. I have been ignoring Jag lately, I'll be honest. I have been ignoring her, even though she has been mentioning me. Yeah. And I've been talking about other topics, right? But yeah, so I just made a video of her responding and saying something the other day. So check that out if you have not checked it out. But yeah, that's, of course, I talked about Jag throughout this year as well. But it also kind of showed that she thinks that everyone needs her for content. And even without Jag, I was still talking about various topics, and I never ran out of content. And in fact, I did like 30 episodes on the Author Show Cafe. And Author Show Cafe, it says DaniRobertson Author Show Cafe. And most of those videos were just about me and my thoughts and my opinions and my author show. So, who needs Jacqueline Suzette Wright? She thought she was needed, but I can obviously use my own name just to get views. I don't need her name for views. So anyways, so then, okay, so the next topic I was talking about the Diddy trial and the freak offs. And yes, Sue came in here, I think earlier, and was like, frap. Someone said frap. So I was talking about the Diddy trial, and I was reading those long trial transcripts. Oh my gosh. Some people like the transcripts, but I was trying to pretend like give people this inside the court experience and reading these long transcripts to give people like more insight. And those, by the way, those things were expensive. Trying to make sure you have those weekly or daily transcripts of what's happening. They were charging an arm and leg for those transcripts. Like, yeah, I paid money for those things. So that was the trial transcripts, and of course that's something, receipts cost money. And then, of course, there's the whole Diddy trial. So that took up a whole brunt of this year. Everyone's talking about Diddy. I talked about it, but not as much as some others. But I will say that I definitely was a part of the Diddy drama as far as the fake victims of Diddy. I definitely was a part of that drama. Y'all know I'm going to be a part of the mess. The mess. If it's messy, I'll be there. Oh, sign me up. Put my name down on the list, because I am going to be a part of the mess. So let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Who better bring the best than me? So, and also another thing that people like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. This is just my year-end review, okay? But people tend to like when I have conversations with people, and they give me compliments. They say that when I have people on my panel and I'm trying to get to the bottom of something, I hear answers, I hear people out, that they like how I interact with people and how I like ask questions and how I do my conversations. So to be honest, I actually might look into doing more conversations and more like talks with people on various topics. Another thing that people like before is when we had a ladies panel where we had different ladies come up of various occupations and walks in life and different careers and occupations. And with that, we had a ladies panel, and that actually went in a good way when I had that before. So I think this year I want to actually do more panels, but not just any panels. I'm not talking about no panels yelling and screaming and all that. I'm talking about real like panels with real conversations and topics. And of course, there is gonna be mess, of course, but I want to have a mixture of different topics, and I want to make sure that my 3 different channels have 3 different types of content. I don't want to have 3 channels with all the same content. So my goal for 2026 is to make sure that each channel is different and not the same and talking about the same topics. 'Cause what's the point? So I definitely want to have another ladies panel because yes, the mess is fun, it's entertaining, but I also want to I'm working on my goals in real life, and I also want people out there that have goals to also be heading towards their goals. So I also want to be not just like sometimes drama and mess can be toxic. I'm not a person that in my real life that's just drama. There's a time also to work on personal goals and personal things and betterment of yourself. So I also want to make sure that I add in those conversations and topics too, because I am about positivity. If you listen to some of my songs, it's a lot of positivity, self-worth, and betterment and growth topics. So I want to actually make sure I add those in as well, because that's also important to me, that I'm not just like providing entertainment. I also want to motivate people to do better things too as well. And that's why I try to sometimes add in activism. So the next topic we were talking about again was Angie Stone. So we talk about Angie Stone. And by the way, for anyone listening right now, whether I'm playing music as my background or not, I can still strike you. Okay, so don't think that just because I'm not playing music that you can play it. There's someone out there, I'm not going to say your name, you know who you are. You keep on using my content, and there's about maybe 2 more strikes that's heading your way. You already got like 5, I think, right now, and there's going to be 2 more that's going to be going through. So I suggest you stop using my content. I have not authorized you to use it, and I'm going to be going through all your videos, and everything that you're using of mine, I will be striking. Stop using my stuff, and whether I have music playing or not, I can still strike it, every one of them. Okay, so don't say I didn't give you a warning. You've been trying me for too long, and like I said, it's 2026, and it stops here, bitch. I hope you enjoy using the content. So now I'm going through all the videos, striking all of them. Okay, and from now on, when you're live, I want to make sure I'm right there when you're live. And as soon as you go live playing my content, I'm going to strike you while you're live. And you're going to finally get sick of playing it, because I'm going to make sure I'm going to keep on striking you while you're live. I do not authorize you to be dependent on me for content. Find new content besides me. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, let me play it stops here. So right now, I think you have, I don't know how many strikes you have, but I do know that almost every one of your videos, you're using my content, and I'm striking the fuck out of you. Yes, I am. Because did you ask my motherfucking permission?
Did you ask your motherfucking permission?
I'm not gonna be yelled at. Take that.
Okay, so you didn't. Goodbye. How can I help you?
Hey, love, peace.
Did
the stream
you
on the other
ask
side.
your motherfucking
I'm not
permission?
gonna be yelled at. Take that.
Okay, so you didn't. Goodbye. How can I help you? Calling me, Cups. It's not. We're not gonna do it. Cups, I sent you a message. Cups, I sent you a message in my. I sent you a message in the DM. I'm not going to do it. You're sitting up here laughing about talking about some what you need $25,000 for, sis. Me and you was behind the scenes trying to make things a reality. We were supposed to have been helping the community. We were supposed to have been building women up. You're not on that, and it stops here. 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 Calling me, Cups. It's not. We're not gonna do it.
Yes, surprise, surprise.
The unexpected hits you between the eyes. Surprise, surprise. The unexpected hits you between the eyes. Surprise, surprise. The unexpected hits you between the eyes.
So yes, you have two more pending strikes that's waiting to go through. And I will be going through all your videos from the beginning of time because you thought that you was getting away with it. No, I was just not paying attention to all your videos and feeling like watching those videos to get any timestamps and things. But now I'm actually in the mood because in 2026, I'm going to be striking anyone that uses my stuff without my fucking permission if I don't like you. And by that, I mean, you know, I'm not going to say people's names. You know who you are, the stalkers. If I don't like you, then I'm going to strike you. Also, if people are on Station Head, you understand that I can actually, you know, reach Station Head as well. That's something I can also report. So I also be working on reporting people that use my content on Station Head. If you don't have my permission to use it on YouTube, then you don't have my permission to use it on IG, Twitter, or even Station Head without my permission, okay? Because I will be striking you, okay, and not reporting you as well. If you don't know, there is someone that was using my content on Station Head, and I reported those people as well, and the stuff was taken down. So don't think that Station Head is untouchable. Yeah. So anyways, with that being said, and it's also creepy that you have to try to go to different platforms to use my content. It's content dependency. So anyways, with that being said, the next topic that we talked about this year was Quiet Storm, and I'm not going to go into that because it's starting the year and I don't want to be, we already had too many heavy topics lately. But yeah, Quiet Storm fucked around and found out that we don't fucking play around here. You came to the wrong neck of the woods, and it was you were in the wrong place, bitch. Because look what happened to you. You're terminated on all your channels. Was terminated. You're canceled. You're out here begging now. You were investigated by the VA, and your life is fucked up. So you lost all your channels, investigated by the VA. People are saying something that happened to your benefits, and I don't give a fuck. Because of what you did and the serious allegations against you, not allegations, the truth about what you did. We all know what you did. I'm not going to go over it. We already know. He was canceled out. Shout out to Auntie Mickey as well, you know, exposing more of him after that. So he was fully exposed and canceled out. He thought he was just going to go over there and report on Angie Stone, pretend like he cared about Black women and women in general after what he did to his own daughter, his flesh and blood. And we canceled him out and he's terminated. And even now he tried to show up as a new name, Dr. Lovejoy, and he was found out and cast out. So yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. No predator protectors allowed. We're not going to be protecting predators. It stops here. Now, some channels protect predators and victim shame and victim blame, but not over here. Not over here where I don't allow victim shaming and blaming. If you do that, you will be blocked, and I don't want you around me because you're what's wrong with society. Victim blaming and victim shaming is sick, it's gross, and it can be triggering for a lot of people to hear people doing that. Okay? So if you do that, I will distance myself from you, and that's on period. Okay, because I that's one of the things I dislike. If you want to actually piss me off, talk about a topic that's serious to me and don't take it seriously, joke about it, victim shame, victim blame, and then you'll see I will distance myself from you because you're not taking something that's a serious topic seriously, and I don't like it, so I will back away. That's one thing is child abuse, and number two is well, it's not in any particular order, but child abuse and essay. That's not a topic that I play with. And I'm sure if you follow my channel, you know that. So I don't know why people act surprised when they do certain things. They're like, "Oh, what's right, Dani?" You know why I take topics seriously. You know that. So with that, that was a whole quiet storm and Angie Stone. And I told y'all, that's why I love y'all Avengers. I appreciate it. I told y'all when we first started talking about that topic, I said we're in the Jaguar rights sector. We're not in the Angie Stone sector. And I said it's going to be hard to get in the Angie Stone sector and to make a name for ourselves in that sector. And guess what? We got into the Angie Stone sector. We made a name for ourselves. And they knew that, hey, the Avengers are here and they ain't playing around. I remember what's his name was like, oh, yeah, it's kind of like the Wild Wild West where they're showing up at our door and they said, send him out. They don't want everybody else here. They said they put Quiet Storm outside and let him outside their house, and that's who they want. I'm like, yeah, we're surrounded. We ride and gun. We ride and gun, and we're outside this house, and y'all better send him out. Y'all can stay in there and shelter up, but we want him out. We want him to send him out because that's what we're after. And that's what they did. They put him out and they said, hey, y'all, here he goes. Just leave us alone. I said, I'm not here for nobody else. I'm not here for nobody else. I want that nasty motherfucker. And yeah, Auntie Mickey, you know, because we came over there to that Angie Stone sector. We came for what we came for. Okay, we ride and done. And we came, we saw, and we fucking conquered. Yeah. And that's what happens when you fuck around with the fucking Avengers, bitch, okay? So then once we, you know, he's all canceled, he's terminated, and he didn't win the award. So we left it. We're not in the Angie Stone sector. We went there for a purpose. And also, we don't, you know, people want to, you know, justice for Angie Stone. However, listen, Angie Stone, rest in peace, would not want a rapist representing her or speaking for her. I doubt any woman or anyone really would want a rapist speaking for them or running some sort of activist advocacy movement in their name. That's gross. That's not honorable for her. So anyways, that I found that utterly disgusting. Like, she can't speak for herself, but bitch, I'm still here. And I say, no, find someone else to speak for her. If y'all gonna try to do anything justice for Angie Stone, let it be a different voice that's delivering this message. So anyways, that was a whole quiet storm that we went through. And as you can see, we go from topic to topic. Ada Santiago, we exposed because she was like a scammer and she was using her kids to grift. She was grifting off of her kids that she abused, put makeup on her kids to cover up the abuse, grifting off of them. So we had to shut that down. And everybody on here was against us. And they were saying that, no, she's in a coma. She's this, she's that. She didn't abuse her kids. And then at the very end, we were right. And we shut it down. It was all a scam. She wasn't in a coma. She didn't try to unalive herself. It was all a scam. We exposed it. Okay. And then, of course, with Jag, there was a fake therapist, fake psychologist. All of them, one by one, have been exposed. Now, OKP, you know, he did the one with Grace. The others, we popped, like Lisa, the fake therapist, and Sloth, the fake psychologist, that we popped over here. Now, Ralph did help with the Sloth one. So anyways, in conjunction with others, fake psychologists and fake therapists, not just the Avenger platform, but other platforms as well, Ralph, OKP, my channel, have exposed fake therapists and fake psychologists within this sector. Okay. So now, And then, of course, there was the popping of a lot of stuff with Jag as far as Tammy Wallace, who I talked to on the phone and spoke to. She was not kidnapped. Ronnie Bo, I pulled up his court documents. He was not, missing or anything. And when he never even filed anything against these fake cops. So that was another topic. So what else did we cover? Of course, how Jag was a fake whistleblower, and she pretty much popped herself with the Storm and Roll video was AI. She saw when she saw that Jay-Z was suing Tony Busby. She started backpedaling on a lot of things and saying distancing herself from even Diddy. Like, and when the Ashley Parham lawsuit, like when she got sued, she started like getting scared. So a lot of lawsuit stuff scared Jag, and even Brian McKnight, Jag went into hiding. So anyways, that was that. And then another topic that was covered this year was No Nuts. So there was No Nuts when he was arrested. He was arrested. And the girl, shout out to DaniRobertson, me, Conscious TV, and I think Wiley, some other people covered it. But good and well, a lot of people were coming to me for receipts on like what's happening with No Nuts, what's happening with him. Now, one thing people will say is if someone is in jail, let's see what Dani can find out about. So maybe I should be the jail correspondent, our investigator. Because there have been different people in jail, including Roddy Root, where I actually talked to the correctional officers and I actually get information while that person is in jail. And sometimes I get information I'm not supposed to have. Like people start talking too much. And I'm like, wait, I can't release some of this stuff because if I do, you're going to get fired. When I called about Ryder Root, they started telling me that she said the air fryer was on. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if that bitch air fryer was on. But then, I thought about her baby trees in the house. I was like, okay, I'll just reach out to somebody over there and tell them, hey, the air fryer is on. So I think it was her baby daddy or her living and whatever. I'm not getting all into that. The point is, the guy with the scaly skin. Anyways, I said air fryer is on because I just thought imagining that the house would burn down or something. And then I'm the one that was told to say the air fryer. So I just had to say something like, so then I had to kind of expose myself that I'm the one that did it. Okay. That called in. And then of course, when I talked to Jag before in jail, not talk to her directly, but I called the correctional officers and they were telling me all of Jag's business while she was in jail. Another person, I will not say their name because I'm not trying to stir up no beef. But when I called, they were telling me too much information about that person too. So anyways, so when it comes to people being in jail, No Nuts went to jail and then I was reporting on him while he was in jail and court stuff. So that happened this year as well. He was in there a longer period of time than he normally is, right? And then, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to another moment of the share. And then, child, listen, I hate to bring you up, Val. I know you're out there. But we gotta, that was a big moment, Val. Come on, somebody. Huh? You think you're gonna bring me up on New Year's Eve, Dani? I ain't been messing with nobody. I've been offline. I've been minding my business. And your ass wanna bring me up on New Year's Day? Child, Val, calm down. Don't have, I wish you have a fake flatline now. Don't have a fake, don't be fake flatlining out here, child. Child. But anyway, Val, I just got to tell the people the truth because you are a top moment of this year. Hold on one second. So let me see let me go to my studio real quick and see what else happened this year. Oh, someone told me my ads wasn't on. I forgot to turn my ads on. My bad. I'm glad someone told me. Shout out to them for looking out. Okay. But yeah, I know some people like, oh, I'm glad no ads were on. I need my ads on, y'all. Listen, I gotta have my ads on. Okay, so I was even monetizing my video. Okay, that's on now. So, anyways, hold on one second. But I would love for y'all to call in and tell me what moments you enjoy for this year, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot there was a whole Freeman. So we had the whole, I forgot about Freeman. So someone said Ralph, yeah, Ralph. So the Freeman situation where Ralph was like, Avengers, I need you, Avengers, help me. Dani and Avengers, help me. I'm like, Ralph, help you with what? So Ralph wanted us to help him, and he wanted us to help him with his landlord. And it turns out with his whole landlord stuff that he's in the wrong. That he's in the wrong because he's actually grifting off of his landlord, right? So then that's when we start looking into, I keep on saying we, I started looking into it. And that's when I realized that, oh my gosh, like you're swatting on this man's land and you're refusing to leave. This is not like something we help with. So I invited Freeman to do an interview and just to tell his side of the story, because Ralph had his own platform to tell his side. So I let Freeman tell his side, and that was Freeman. You dipshit. I want you off my property by tomorrow, you dipshit. You better get off my land, better get off my property. I don't want you here. You and, Shar, get off my land. What the fuck you doing on my property? So, it was a whole new character. Now, when I first heard Freeman, I thought he was a white guy. When I first heard the voice, I thought, oh my gosh, I thought it was a white country guy at first. That's what I was thinking. It was a country guy or something like that. It was from the outback. But then it turns out it was a black guy, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's the black guy, the whole Freeman thing. So he was not really handling things properly, and I was like, he suggested he might get bucket naked just to try to scare them off his land. I'm like, no, don't get bucket naked. Put your clothes on, keep your boxes and your briefs on, whatever you wear. Don't get bucket naked in front of the people. They're gonna start calling. You gonna get that lewd and whatever charge. And he said, oh, he started saying things that could be seen and like, he's saying a little crazy. Like, yeah, this the wrong person they should be messing with. They shouldn't be messing with me because he was probably saying, alluding to like, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Like, and it was he had a farm in the middle of nowhere. So like, child, I was like, I would have been moved out. So Freeman was crazy. So, again, we went through the whole Freeman thing, and finally, I told him, I'm like, listen, you got to go through the proper procedures and protocols to evict someone. Getting naked to try to scare them away. Getting naked to try to scare people away is not how you evict people, okay? That's how you get a charge. So he finally decided to actually do the proper way, and he contacted a lawyer, and then the lawyer handled the eviction, and then finally, after about 30-something days, he got them off his land and his property. And then I was like, I hope you in the future you have a real lease that you sign and everything is like verified, so you don't have to deal with this same issue again. Now, with the Val situation, that was interesting because Val was out here pretending like she had a face stroke. I'm in the hospital. Stacey B, I'm so sorry. Stacey B, you are my true friend, and I'll talk about you had a fake leg, and Stacey B, I done had a stroke, and I said you was faking cancer, but I love you, Stacey B. I'm so sorry, Stacey. I seen the light. I was at the end of my life, Stacey B. So she was out here with the hospital sound effects in the background. Said she had a face stroke, and then when the stroke didn't work, so she said, since the stroke can't get people to back off me and leave me alone. Let me pretend like I flatlined, like I died and came back to life. So then she tried to pretend like she had a stroke. I mean, a stroke and then a flatline. And I was like, Val, help is on the way because you can't be out here. Come on, somebody. I did have a flat line. I did stroke. I did. You can't be out here doing that, Val. So that's when I had a conversation with Val and I got her to go live and confess to lying to everybody about the flat line. So she went live and gave her confession to lying about certain things. And then everyone was like, most people were already, knowledgeable about this because throughout time she had been exhibiting this type of signs. Now, I will say, Val is offline now, and this is the longest time I've not seen Val fire up a lie. Again, usually Val will be live by now within 24, 48 hours. So this is the longest time she has been offline. So another thing that happened is, now what sparked the whole thing with Val is obviously Stacey B. Val was popped by I don't get no fucks Dion, who recorded a phone conversation between I don't get no fucks Sip. Well, not Sip. He was not on there, I don't think. Well, I think he was on. Yes, he was on there. It was between I don't get no fucks Sip, Stacey B, and Val. Well, not Stacey B, y'all. Listen, it was I'm tired. So, anyways, it was Val, Roxanne, and Sip, and I don't give no fucks. They were talking about Stacey B. And when I first got a snippet of that recording, Val was seeming like she was nervous about it, whatever, right? But they said that they had already discussed stuff with Stacey B. I'm not getting too further into it. Y'all watch my previous videos on this topic. All I know is that Val was not gonna look good because she was stabbing Stacey B in the back and being disloyal and talking shit about her sister child. So she started to pretend like she had a stroke and a flatline and all this stuff just to get out of trouble, and to get sympathy and get people to leave her alone and back off her about the Stacey B exposure of her talking shit about Stacey behind her back. So that was that whole thing with Val. What's up, Queen Tulsa in the building? Hey, Queen Tulsa. So let's see what else happened this year. Hold on one second. Okay, so what else happened this year? As far as the political topics I was talking about, I was talking about Candace Owens and Candace Owens. And by the way, I was talking about how they were going to collide or things was going to happen between Candace Owens and Erica Kirk. And I knew it would ahead of time. It was inevitable. But then I stopped talking about the topic, but I'm going to pick back up talking about Tyler Robertson and Charlie Kirk's topics as well, or other political topics. But yeah, Candace Owens, legal drama with the Macrons, Bridget Macron, Emmanuel Macron. I was going over that court case, and to be honest, I've been in other drama and mess, and that's what I was telling y'all. When you get off those topics, you get behind. And once you get behind, it's hard to catch up. So one thing I can say is when it comes to true crime and political topics, it's kind of like you have to be on top of it 24/7 to know what's happening, what's going on. And if you get too busy and you get too behind, and then you're gonna be late with the information. That's one thing. That's why whenever I talk about a topic, I prefer it to be original, or I'm bringing something new to the table. I'm not just reporting something that everyone has. I want to report things that are exclusive, or I got myself, or something from a different perspective or a different angle. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like everyone else. That's why I like to do groundwork. Like if I can find a topic or some sort of case that is on the ground or needs to be off the ground, and no one knows about it, and it needs help, and that person needs help getting help from the start, I prefer those types of topics. Okay, so that way I can start from scratch and not start from somewhere that's already existing, or something cold I can actually look into. So anyways, with that being said, I did bring up Trump, but I only brought up Trump as it relates to Candace Owens, or as it relates to Charlie Kirk, or as it relates to Tyler Robinson. So I don't talk about Trump by himself, only when he's a part of a different conversation. And then, of course, y'all know I was talking about Emmanuel Macron and Bridget Macron. And that as it pertains to Candace Owens, saying that Bridget Macron is a man and was at one point her brother. Weird story, but yeah, Candace is unhinged. I have not kept up with her lately, but that's the point. Once you start talking about these topics, you have an audience that is looking for these videos and looking for these topics. And if the only thing they see is your drama and mess, they're like, hey, what happened to the Emmanuel Macron and Bridget Macron updates? So you have to make sure when you start talking about a topic, you have to keep talking about the topic, or you lose the people that are actually interested in that one topic that they at least signed up for. So you have to try to be, so I'm actually probably going to switch my channels around, like I said, to where one channel is going to be about politics and true crime or something, and then another one, drama mess, and then the other one, anyways, I'm going to separate my channels like I used to. I was talking about the possible gag orders and the media information and things like that as it pertains to those topics. Let's see what else happened this year. Let's see. Let me put my number back up just in case anyone wants to call in. I'm gonna be hanging up soon, so I want to make sure people have a chance to say what they have to say. And also you can leave it in the comments right now so I can read some of your comments. Besides what I have already said, what are some other moments that happened this year, or other things that happened this year that you want to discuss or talk about? So this is your chance to call in to talk, or you can actually just leave a comment in the chat and I'll read it to everyone. Okay. Funniest moments, craziest moments, memorial moments, things like that. But yeah, throughout the whole year, we were pretty much lied to. There's a lot of scandals, a lot of lies, a lot of things that we debunked and exposed. And we were like, here's what really happened. That's what they lied about. We fixed a lot of like timelines of people trying to rewrite history. Also, I want to say that shout out to my moderators. I see Lemon in the chat. I think I saw her read this earlier, GT5. probably out and about. But I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And I got the best mods on YouTube. Can y'all put some hearts and roses in the chat for my mods who are very supportive and are always, a lot of them are day ones, day twos, even day three. I think I have one day three. Live more. But yeah, shout out to y'all. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for being the best mods on YouTube. I definitely do appreciate it. And then of course we have, you know, a lot of receipts, and I think that that's the draw to my channel as well, is that people come for receipts or to see my opinion of what I have to say about a certain topic and things like that. Yeah. Also, I think another thing is that people think I'm hated, or I'm the most hated, but the truth is, obviously, I have the most subscribers and the biggest platform in this small space. So obviously, I'm not the most hated. Okay, I'm actually the most loved, and that's why people actually hate me. Like the other people are jealous. I'm not saying that. I'm just being honest. People are jealous because they realize I'm loved by a lot of people, and supported by a lot of people, and then that brings jealousy. So they start saying, "Dani's hated. Dani's hated." No. A lot of these crazy YouTubers that lie and make up shit, they hate me, but others do not. So yeah, the numbers, what Beyonce said and others said, the numbers speak for themselves. The numbers speak for themselves as far as views and as far as support, subscribers, and things like that. The engagement of a lot of my content. So obviously I'm not hated. You're projecting your hate onto me. Yeah, and it's so interesting because a lot of those people, they don't, not to be mean, whatever. I'm not even gonna go there because it's a new year, but when they're talking about me, you could tell they're talking about themselves, because if you look at their numbers, their engagement, their views, their subscriber count, and things like that, it's not even equal up to me. So it's kind of like you're talking about yourself. You're the one that know that you're the one that's hated more than me. So you project that onto me. So moving into 2026, keep your projection to yourself. Okay, we already know what time it is. You're feeling unloved or disliked, and you're projecting those thoughts onto me. So altogether, my thing I want to talk about is, at the end of the day, my channel would not be where it's at without the Avengers and y'all's support of my channel. And as you can see, I talked about a lot of topics, and whether it's a serious topic or a fun topic or a boring topic or different topics, each video, no matter how boring it is or how whatever it is, I at least had some views on it. So that shows that people are supporting different types of content, whether it is, a lot of you came to my videos that were transcripts, and that's like reading transcripts. A lot of you came to my videos on politics. A lot of you came for some of the true crime. I talked about D4BD. A lot of you came to my videos talking about whatever I was talking about. You showed up. Even on my backup channel, a lot of you showed up for game night and other things. So a lot of you do show up for a lot of topics. So I appreciate it. And also a lot of you hang out on Discord when we just do watch parties and watch things. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I will say the reason I log in and the reason I'm still going is obviously I am supported by the Avengers. And for that, I thank you all so much. And I definitely want y'all to know y'all are appreciated. And also, my mods that run this channel, they are the ones that engage with the chat and greet everyone and speak to everyone and post my links and things like that. So they are always like working in the chat. So people don't really appreciate mods, but I do, because they're actually working, and that's labor. It's labor to be sitting there posting links, posting this, greeting people, and that's actually work. And most people don't appreciate their mods, and they do free work. if you have not been a mod, you don't understand that it's actually work to be posting links. And instead of sitting back and enjoying the show and just watching the show, you're actually monitoring the chat for trolls. You're posting links. You're speaking to people, greeting people. You're actually working. So, you know, I appreciate my mods because they don't have to do that. They can do anything they want to with their time, but they choose to be helping me with my platform and grow my platform. So I appreciate that. And the same thing with my subscribers that are regulars and show engagement, people that are in the bushes, hitting that like button. It's the teamwork make the dream work. The whole channel is not just ran by me. It's a group effort to make things happen and work. Also, even we do petitions, like we did a petition against even Quiet Storm to stop him from winning that, I think, Stellar Award. We had like 300 something signatures. We had signatures. So, I mean, there's people that are going to sign up. Also, a lot of times when I start a petition, I have 0 signatures when I first start a petition. Like even with Shane Paul petition, I had 0 signatures. And then once I went live, we started gaining signatures. It went around. Now it's at like 47,000 signatures. When I started the Donald Trump petition, we had 0 signatures. By the time I shared it and it starts going around word of mouth. And then next thing you know, now I think it's at 11,000 something. So the point is, a lot of times I have 0 subscriber. I mean, not 0. I will start a petition. I have 0, and then I will try to have my mod sign it, and then close people sign it, and then from there I'll go live and share it. And then next thing you know, the petition takes off and it starts getting signatures. And again, that comes from the help of my supporters and Avengers of getting these petitions off the ground. It's before they even share your petition, you have to get 5 signatures. So a lot of times y'all do support in that way as well. So again, it's not just about me when it comes to this stuff that we do, okay? Now, what I want to do moving forward in 2026, I want to do more activism and advocacy. Some things that are not just mess, but some things that are actually productive, okay? And with that petition, it's not just about signing a petition. Let me be clear. It's also about action, because when I have people sign it, we have to do action where we have to make phone calls or send out emails and things like that. Even press 1 if you're here. I know a lot of people are like busy or just whatever because what time it is. But press 1 if you actually remember or recall for the for any petition that you've signed, its action steps are required. Or not required, but I ask you to do action steps like make phone calls or send emails or certain things. So people think that petitions is all about just people signing it. No, signing it is just about people just signing it and getting the word or message around. When I actually say send an email or send an email or send an email, send an email, that's the actual action that can accomplish things. So when we did, let's say the last one we did with Quiet Storm of the Stellar Awards, people were actually calling the Stellar Awards and emailing the Stellar Awards. And one of the people that was involved, Mark, he said, oh, there's a lot of people just calling and emailing about the Stellar Awards, and Quiet Storm is not a part of this. I'm like, yes, he is a part of it. We see his name right there. He tried to lie to me, whatever. But they did not like all the calls and emails that were coming in about that. So again, a petition is not just about, okay, I love and appreciate the signatures, but don't think that that's all we do. Once we have signatures, a lot of us start emailing and making other steps. So a petition is about getting signatures and also taking action. But each part is essential or important. So don't think that, okay, well, I didn't email, but I signed. But you still help. That still helps, because signing gets the word out, and it shows numbers and there's power in numbers. So it shows that a lot of people are behind it. Okay. Yeah, and I appreciate all the signatures, because every signature counts. Hold on one second. So now I want to actually take some phone calls. Let's see if anyone wants to call in. And don't forget that we're going to have you do the game tomorrow, which is the impersonation game of certain movies, okay? So make sure you call in for that. Yeah, shout out to Smokey and Stone Paxton for starting the exposure bar rolling on Firestorm. Exactly. Shout out to them as well for starting that. And by the way, I did give Stone Paxton credit for being the first one that came out with that information. Right? So yeah, Stone Paxton, along with Smokey, which is his daughter, exposed that first. I'm not gonna go over the full thing, but yeah, Smokey did talk to Stone Paxton. But by the way, she didn't want initially for Stone Paxton to like say her name. What happened was Quiet Storm went into Stone Paxton's chat, and when he went into Stone Paxton's chat, he said, "Oh, that's my daughter." So he told on himself. You see, he told on himself. So I want to make sure that's known that he told on himself. And then once I watched that video, I then looked into it, and that's where I come in. Where people always say I come in is where I actually, because Stone Paxton only showed like the mugshot and the public sex offender listing. He didn't tell like the details of everything and all the background. So that's where I come in, to where people say I expose all the receipts and all like the police footage and all the evidence, and told all the details of what happened, to kind of fully expose that he is a sex offender and what he actually did, because he started to lie and make up stories and blame his daughter. It's a lot to it. So the last thing that really happened recently, towards the end of this year, the times are running to each other, because I can't remember, was Lanisha. I think Lanisha Fuller was 2024. Because I can't remember what all happened in 2025. I think that she was 2024. But yeah, so one thing that happened recently, of course, is with the fake pregnancy, for winding down this live. And with the fake pregnancy, that then led to everyone finding out that Kat and Sip are not cousins. And then that Kat and Sip fucked, right? And then from there, it led to Kat Medusa saying that, Sip had sex with her sister, but then she changed and she quickly said, "Oh, well, he wanted to." So she retracted immediately that he wanted to, but she wasn't going for it. And then that's when Sip saying that, he heard it outside of this online. He heard it elsewhere too, saying that he texted his sister and was like, Kat saying we fucked and we didn't, and to get confirmation or receipt that it wasn't true. And from there, the rest is history. We already know that in the messages that were leaked, that then had a message about Tamaya, and then I interviewed Tamaya on my platform, and she was also on another platform, and now we're here. So to close out the year, to be honest, on that topic. Now I want to actually give shout outs, and I want to actually say a couple of things to close out, but let me put this number up real quick. The number you can call if you have anything you want to say about this topic, or any topic that happened this year, or you want to say Happy New Year to the rest of the Avengers, or just speak on the craziest or funniest moments, you can do so right now. And that number is 302-585-1375. That's 302-585-1375. I will leave the lines open for 10 minutes.
Power on. Bluetooth connected.
If you want to say anything about the new year. So what I would say about the whole situation is I did ask everyone not to use the video or for content because I had a conversation with Tamaya about her story and about her victimization, and she didn't want people reacting to the video because she had already heard other people's reaction to the video, and it didn't go well. Now, what I want to say is this. Listen closely because I want people to understand another side because I don't think everyone was fully listening. Trigger one and trigger warning if you are triggered by topics of essay or self-unaliving, then please step away at this moment. So, of course, we're doing a year-end review, and this is part of the year-end review. And press 1 if you remember in the video that Tamaya said that at the time she was feeling anxious about not being believed and that she felt suicidal. Press 1 if you remember that. So once someone says that at the moment of the essay or in the past, when they felt nervous about not being believed and how people would take it, how people would respond and anxious, and they mentioned the S word, suicide, from that moment on, you have to understand you're dealing with someone that when they feel like the world is closing in or hopeless or vulnerable or to push to some sort of emotional state, especially about essay or any certain topic they mention, the moment they say that they're that type of a person that has those thoughts or have been there, you have to be cautious and careful of not pushing them back to that point. Okay, so that's why I also agree. Yeah, we need to just not have people reacting to the video because obviously, if in the past she had these thoughts and feelings because of not being believed and the whole experience, we don't want to put her back in that same mind frame or mental state. So I would say we have to keep that in mind. So I know a lot of people were forgetting about that part because they were so focused on the essay part. So whether you believe her or not, you have to understand once someone says that something brought them to the point of feeling suicidal, you don't keep on driving that topic unless I would advise no. So with that being said, I'm going to put the video fully on private to avoid anyone else doing reaction videos to it because I'm not trying to. So yeah, she wanted her story heard because at the time she was not able to be heard. But now I don't want people to keep on reacting to the video and poking and prodding at it. And then I'm not going to be responsible for anything happening to anyone because they cannot handle the critiques and criticisms and negativity that comes with it. Not everyone can handle stuff like that. And if someone told me at one point they felt they couldn't handle and they felt that way, I'm not gonna take that risk to, no, thank you. Okay, so for that, if you missed it, you just missed it. I'm gonna have to put that video. I'm gonna have to put it on private, or else, to be honest, I might just have to. For right now, I don't know. I have to think about what I'm gonna do, but because she wants her voice heard, but not for people to use the video for negativity, because it was, So I will have to see what I have to do, but ultimately, I want everyone to take that into consideration in mind. It's not just about picking apart things. It's about the suicidal thoughts as well. So keep that in mind. There's a time and a place, and sometimes some things are best left alone if you realize someone has suicidal thoughts or ideation. Okay. So anyways, I hate to bring that topic up on New Year's, but that's to close this year out on that last topic we were just talking about. So again, I'm not trying to silence someone that their voice is not heard if I put it on private. However, I keep it public, it's more opportunities for people to attack the video to where they could be victim blaming and victim shaming and other things. But then now I'm putting it at risk. So let me know, what do y'all think I should do? Private it or what? I don't know. Because I want her voice heard. At the same time, I don't want people to push anyone to a certain point. Okay. And I'm not trying to blame anyone for pushing anyone to a certain point. I'm just being cautious because that's what was told to me, that at one point she felt that way because of the same topic. So I don't want the same topic to push her back to that space. So I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say, because she was already crying and breaking down over the other comments that were being made before she was crying and breaking down and crying about it. So I cannot be putting that on my hands. Okay. So let's see here. Let me give a shout out real quick. Happy New Year. Okay, shout out to Jenna. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too. Mwah, I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Again, shout out to Jenna. Shout out to Skilo as well. Skilo says, get the 5 memberships. If you were to get the membership from Skilo. Oh, someone called in, my bad. I got on do not disturb. My bad, y'all. Hold on. But yeah, if you were to get the membership from Skilo, please say thank you for the get the membership. Again, please say thank you for the get the membership. And please put some hearts in the chat. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Please put some hearts in the chat to show love to Skilo for their generosity of getting their memberships. Again, please, y'all gotta please put some hearts in the chat. We gotta show some love when people get memberships, because when you get memberships, it's not just about yourself. It's trying to give a membership to someone else so they can have badges, they can have a month of membership for free. So that's actually very generous. That's why I always put hearts in the chat, because that shows generosity for people looking out, a fellow Avenger looking out for other Avengers, to show that love. So y'all are saying to put it on private. Yeah, good point. I'll ask her whether she wants me to keep it private or take it down. Keep it public or take it down. Good point. Because I did ask her about it before. She just said she didn't want anyone reacting to it. Now, I do know one thing. For a victim of SA, telling their story is freeing. And having people believe their story is freeing and supporting them is freeing. And to be heard is freeing. So privating sometimes can be seen as you're now your story is hidden, is your silence again. So I have to see her perspective of how she feels about it. Okay. But I do know one thing, I'm not on here 24/7 to be monitoring who's using it and who's not using it. And, and what's being said or what's not being said. If people are going to do commentary, y'all know people are going to use the videos for content, and, I'm a source of content, and we have to be honest here. So there's no way I can monitor who's using it or who's not using it 24/7. I'm not on here like that. So I will ask her what she wants to do, take her opinion into consideration. I'm leaning more towards right now privating it, because there's no way I can control. And by the way, I was listening to someone talk about it on Station Head, and oh my gosh. To be honest, y'all, by the time I listened to that Station Head, it was gross. So I need to just private it. I'm just gonna private it for now, because that was too much. I'm glad that she's not on there to hear that one. Hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and private it for now, but then I'll ask her later. I'll ask her if she wants me to put it back, okay? Let me put this off do not disturb. Okay. Okay, you can call back the person that just called and put the number back up. Okay, the number is 302-585-1375. Again, that's 302-585-1375. If you want to say Happy New Year to your fellow Avengers, talk about the funniest moment, craziest moment, scariest moment, interesting moment, inspirational moment, whatever moment you want to actually talk about or just want to speak and just say anything before we close out on this live. What in the world? Hold on one second. Wow, that's that's gonna be so much work. So what happened was, hold on. Okay, go ahead and call in 302-585-1375. Someone had called in, but I missed it. So I'm giving you opportunity to call back. Where is that video? Is it this one? Okay, it looks like I might be getting off here soon. I'll just see y'all tomorrow. And that's gonna be the impersonation game. But yeah, did I miss anything else? Right now for the next 5 minutes, let me know if I missed anything else that happened this year that you want me to discuss about. It could be any moment that I forgot for the year-end review. Now, some things I'm not mentioning on purpose because I'm not trying to give certain people shine or content, should I say. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give one more minute and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow because I have to practice because like to be honest, some of those movies, like I know like are you gonna participate, Marie? Who's gonna participate in the contest? Some of the movies, like I know like some of the lines, but not like the full script, should I say. So I gotta practice some of those movies. Cause like it's something I do all the time and I say all the time. And there's others I never really try to impersonate or try to do. So, I want to at least practice a little bit so I won't be. Let me actually bring it up. So, let me bring it up and show you what movies it's going to be tomorrow. So again, it's on my community tab so you can get a head start to practice ahead of time. And the best option, of course, is to just I'm gonna try to actually have it on my computer before the live. What I mean is I'm actually gonna have the script up so everyone can see the script and you just have to read it. And that's the whole point. I might have the script up and the words on my screen, but you have to read it as if you're the character. So you have to impersonate it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Dani. This is Kalika.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. I don't know if you remember me, but I called when you were doing a review on the Val situation and you had people call in. So I just wanted to call and first wish you and the Avengers a happy New Year 2026. And I also would like to make mention of a follow-up on your year in review. You had mentioned, a couple of things about how it looked to you in the work that you have done. And one thing I noticed that you never really mentioned is like when it comes to your ops and the haters, right? One of the things they always try to throw up is that, well, those people follow her blindly. They never seen her. They don't know she was like, how stupid are they? But I think that's one of the reasons that they really, really hate you. Because if you look at this sector and just overall YouTube, like you being anonymous and having so much respect, people love you. People love the work that you do. You have integrity, you have passion, and the way that you handle your platform, just how you were just mentioning about, making a conscious decision about the young lady, it just shows that you really do care and you're not going to make a blind decision of probably not. Just taking everything into consideration. And even when it comes to the mess, even though you are a mess, we love it, but you do take everything seriously and with pride and integrity, and that's what we love and respect about you. But that's what they hate most about you is that we have so much love for you and respect. Well, we don't have to see you because we know you, we know who you are, and it's good enough for us. But they try to throw that out there as a dig or like it's a bad thing. But you never really mentioned that. But I wanted to mention it because for me, the quality of your content is so good. Like, I feel like I can see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that and keep doing a great job. And I look forward to more bets for 2026. I know it's coming. So I will be tuning in.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And
Happy New Year.
Same to you. Happy New Year to you and your family.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that's so sweet. And that's the thing, too. What she mentioned, y'all, is that is true. People always be saying like, oh, they haven't even seen Dani. They don't know how she looks. They don't know who she is. They don't know anything. Why they follow Avatar. She's right. That's one of the top things my enemies say is that, and by the way, the whole thing about following blindly, how can people follow blindly when I post receipts and evidence of what I'm talking about? And real receipts and for them to see. Following blindly means there's no receipts or evidence. It's just blind following of words, not actual evidence. So yeah. So does anyone else want to call in? The number is 302-585-1375, 302-585-1375. And right now I'm going to actually pull up something. I don't want to stay up too late, so make sure it's like within the next 5 minutes. Because I want to make sure that I'm fully rested for tomorrow's show live, because impersonations and also running the show is going to make sure I have energy for that. But I definitely wanted to show up tonight for a little while. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm gonna pull up my Author Show Cafe channel. Oh, here it goes. And then I will show y'all this so y'all can start getting prepared for tomorrow. Now, after my live tomorrow, I will be taking a mini break before my new semester starts, because before my semester starts, I just want to take a break, okay, from lives. So that's why I'm going live tonight, and then also for that contest. Well, the contest is actually going to be later today, but I also want to take a mini break, or should I say vacay, away from lives to enjoy my before school starts back, okay? Hold on, let's take this down. Exactly, Sophia. Don't even show real receipts or no receipts. They just go live talking. I'm gonna put this up. Now, I hope more people will participate, so it'll be more interesting. That's the whole point of having a call in, is that it's not just about the content creator, it's active audience participation, okay? Otherwise, I could just do impersonations and trivia, but the whole point of it, the call in, is so people can participate, okay? So right here are the rules. Let me take this down. Take this down. Where is it at? So right here we have tomorrow, which is now today, we are doing an impersonation contest using iconic movie and TV scenes. I will provide the scene links. You study the scene and bring the character to life live. Contest format. There will be 10 rounds and there will be one winner per round. So you don't have to do every round. You can just pick one scene you want to do, or you could pick multiple. And then the audience will vote, because obviously people can be biased, including myself. So that's why it's going to be audience polling as to who is the best. And don't worry, just because I'm participating, it doesn't mean that I'm going to win. People have shown me that I have gotten low scores. Listen, when it comes to the truth and who's actually the winner, the Avengers don't just give me the win because I'm a Dani, the creator. Child, at one point they gave me 0%. I had to beg people to give me some points to get to 2%. So somebody clicked on something. I forgot what I was impersonating, but I got 0% on that impersonation. So trust me, if I suck, the Avengers will tell you I sucked. Okay, they're not gonna like, oh, love Dani because Dani. No, that's not how it works. If you suck, you suck. So that was funny. I was like, dang, I got 0%. Somebody give me 2%, make me feel a little better. Like, give me a participation point, okay? So that was hilarious. So trust and believe, just because I am going to do it too, it doesn't mean I'm going to win, okay? Yeah, they're going to tell you who did the best. So I think some people are thinking that, oh, well, Dani is the creator. They're going to choose her. No. If you're better than me, the audience is going to vote for you, okay? It's the truth, people over here. Not, ain't no sugarcoating. And the people over here can tell you that they won contests against me and they outwon me, like they beat the fuck out of me. So yeah, it's $10 per round. So let's say you won 5 rounds, that you would win $50. If you won all rounds, you're just so good, you won all, then you'll get $100. So it's $10 per round, but it can add up if you win more than one. If you only win one, then just $10. But if you win all rounds, that's $100. 5, you get 50. 2, you get 20. So it depends on what round you win. So we'll go the first round, which is Forrest Gump, right here. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And I'm not going to do it like that, because if you think that that's my best, that's not my best. This is me tired. But tomorrow I'm going to be bringing my A game. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, I'm bringing my A game. So y'all better come stepping. Okay, I mean practicing this. But I put the link so you have to know the full line for that movie scene right here, Forrest Gump. So I'm gonna actually have it on my screen, the full line that you need to say word for word to win. It's not gonna be no improv where you can add in stuff to make it funnier. You have to actually do the movie script. And then Color Purple. All my life I had to fight. You know, we're gonna do that scene right there. Everybody know Color Purple scene. I put the link so you can practice it. Friday, how you gonna get fired on your day off? You know, I'm not gonna do it like that, but you know, I'm just saying, you know, and you have to do the whole thing. What you talking about? You wait till I come out. I smelled your shit for 22 years. You gotta do the whole scene. We got Friday, Smokey. I'ma call you, you know. That scene. Set it off when, you know, when she got fired. Collusion, you know, do the set it off scene. Waiting to excel, where she was going crazy about to burn down, like about burn the clothes and all that. Waiting to excel scene. Coming to America. I met Dr. Martin Luther King once, so I added a male one in there too, but he has a weird voice. So Coming to America, I met Dr. MLK scene. You know, Poetic Justice, the Punani scene. Who, you know, you gotta add the Poetic Justice with Tupac scene. Let's cut the bullshit, okay? Okay. And then we got the Players Club open up the door scene when she comes said, open up the door because she was sleeping with her man child. And then the last one is the ugly cry. And that's the ugly cry. We was called ugly cry, the intervention cry. So those are the 10 rounds. So if you feel like you can do one of those rounds the best, or even more than one, then you can participate in the impersonation game tomorrow, in the contest tomorrow. All right. I love y'all, but I have to get off here to get my rest and things like that. And I will be participating as well. Now, I don't know if I'll do every round. This child, yeah. But it depends on what I think I can do. Now, I will be doing the ugly cry one because I like doing that one. Yeah. Oh, I'm not talking about Adam. No, I don't want to talk about that person because every time I say that person's name, they get excited and they start trying to clip me for content. It's weird. I'm starving that person of content. Number one, I'm striking every time they use my content. And number two, I'm gonna starve them of content and not give them any content. That includes not saying their name, I mentioned their name, starve her of content. But yeah, this is the list. So anyways, I love y'all. Let me get one more shout out and then I'm gonna get out of here because like I said, we're gonna be on that show tomorrow, and you can see I'm already losing my voice. See how my voice is right now? I gotta, you know, child, y'all know I'm competitive. I can't be losing. Like I can lose, but don't let me be. I don't want 0%. I don't want to be on the scoreboard with 0%. I gotta at least try to get, you know, the highest I can get, child. Okay, I don't know who out there gonna try to come up against me, child. Okay, I gotta come prepared. And some of these moves I have not watched in a long time. So I gotta listen to how the scene went. So I gotta get prepared. Anyways, let me get one more shout out real quick. Shout out to House of Queens TV, says Happy New Year, wishing you good health, peace, and prosperity. Be safe. God bless. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And same to you. Again, Happy New Year to everybody. And let's start the new year off with a fun impersonation game of some iconic movies. And I can't wait to hear y'all later and see what y'all got to say. I love movies. I love music. And I can't wait till y'all do these movies because I love it. And again, I can't wait to interact with y'all on this and see who's gonna bring. Yeah, Auntie Nikki, they gave me 0%. I don't know if you was there that time, but yeah, I forgot who we were. Now I did win some rounds. I think I won Mel when I was impersonating Mel. I don't know how I won that one. I guess I just focused on how she might sound, and then I actually won Mel. And Who else would I win? I won another person. I won 2 people. I forgot. But anyways, but they gave me 0%. But then I begged, so I begged. So since somebody clicked on some buttons and I got 2%. So at least it wasn't 0. I was like, y'all can't do me like that. Somebody click on something to give me 2%. So somebody went ahead and gave me a vote. Nah, sometimes they might give me a little vote if I beg, but it still they make me win. I only went from 0% to 2%. So it didn't really, you know. The point is, people are gonna vote for the winner. If it's me, it's me. But you know, me playing is not gonna be biased. Is all I'm saying. Anyways, y'all, good night, and I will see y'all on my backup channel, After Show Cafe, tomorrow. Bye. And by the way, I'm gonna push it back. What time do I have? I'm gonna push it back because I want to make sure it's late right now, and I know people need time to practice, and that includes me. So let me see. Let me change this to what time I have it. Yeah, I definitely need to push it a little bit. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna push it back a little bit so people have time to wake up and practice, and also maybe eat something or I don't know, settle in a little bit. So I'm gonna readjust the time. Because me, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not really fully all the way sleepy to where I'm just going to knock out. I know I'm going to be up for, like, to be honest, a couple more hours. So that's just being realistic. Like, I'm physically tired, but not mentally. So that means that I'm still going to be up, mentally up. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this time is gonna be perfect. Okay, I put the time up. And that's gonna be the impersonation contest. And that's gonna be episode 31. Hey Sharon, happy new year. And everyone else just catch the replay because we're out. And we're out of here. Oh, I wanted to say one more thing. So I want to actually end with a song that I wrote, putting me first, okay? And this is something I want to start out the new year with, to really say, this year for 2026, for anyone out there that needs to hear this message, is to it's okay to put yourself first. Sometimes in life, and putting yourself first, it doesn't mean that you're putting other people last. It means that you're finally showing yourself the same love that you show everyone else. You're putting yourself in the same place that you put everyone else. So instead of like saying, oh, I put you first, instead I'm going to stand next to you, and be right beside you and get the same amount of love. The same love I give you, I'm going to also give myself. So it's not like, oh, first, second. It's like, why can't we both be first? And I also, put me first as well. It doesn't mean that you're distancing yourself or you're not going to love that person as much as you used to. It means that you're going to show yourself that same love, and you're not going to feel guilty about it. That you as an individual, you still have your own life and goals and dreams and hopes and wishes and things you like to do and things like that. So it's not selfish to sometimes just, put yourself first or, So with that being said, and that's why I close out the song with, that showing up for everyone else all the time. And then now for once, you're going to show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. So it's just a good way to kind of like, if you have always put others first and put yourself second, and always focus on what everyone else needs and things that, you know, and not your true goals and wishes and things you like to do, you know, just, you know, spend more time this year on yourself and for yourself, and, you know, getting back to you and things that you love and your life and things you wanted to do in your life. Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, it's more to it, but that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. So, and with that being said, Happy New Year to everyone, and I will see y'all later on today.
I just want some time alone, some space, time to myself. This ain't about running away, it's about coming back to me. I'm putting me first, putting me first. That don't mean I'm putting you last. Putting me first. I'm just loving myself. Putting me first. For this time, for this moment. Putting me first. Yeah, I'm loving myself. I just want some time alone, some space. Time to think, clear my head, find my pace. Time to breathe, time to relax. Time to focus on me, get myself back. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love you, I do. But this ain't about choosing you, it's about choosing me the same way I've been choosing everybody else every day. Days go by and by and by, and I realize I've been putting me aside. Don't put me first. Putting me first. That don't mean I'm putting you last. Putting me first. I'm just loving myself. Putting me first. For this time, for this moment. Putting me first. Yeah, I'm loving myself. I spend so much time making sure you okay, making sure everybody else straight, holding it down, making life feel right, while my own dreams waiting in the background line. I got goals I just need a break sometime for me. If you love me, you'll understand. This isn't distance, it's growth in my hands. I'm not leaving, I'm not gone. I'm just learning to stand strong. This is me, choosing me out loud. No guilt, no shame, no turning around. Putting me first, putting me first doesn't mean I'm putting you last. Putting me first means I'm loving myself. Putting me first for this time, for this moment. Putting me first, yeah, I'm loving myself. Putting me first means I'm finally showing up for